Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GGB Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Ticket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth on LGBT. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, you guys. So salute everybody tapping on in, man. Today is definitely not a good day for Memphis, Tennessee prosecutors, man. Them prosecutors in Memphis, man, this is not a good day, man. They out here getting their ass handed to them by alleged mastermind and young Dolph's murder, Hernandez Govan. Now, they may eventually come back and add something on here, but here's the thing, man. The lawyer who you see in the corner behind Hernandez Govan with the glasses on, he's stir-frying their ass today. Their whole testimony. See, Justin Johnson, his situation, this have a lot of layers to it, man. This lawyer is going at no stops to try to get his client free. I mean, he's taking down anything and everything around him. He's basically throwing Big Jook under the bus and saying that, look, my guy's a nobody. Well, the prosecution, the first thing they should have asked is, if your guy's a nobody, how the hell can he afford you? If your guy's a nobody, how the hell can he afford you? You are out-of-state lawyer. How the hell can he afford you? That should have been the first thing. But this lawyer is cooking. First of all, the police, the Memphis Police Department, half-assed investigation. Apparently didn't get the cameras from the car wash after, I guess, they figured out this whole meeting, alleged meeting at the car wash. Didn't get cameras or video footage. They had all this video footage and stuff that they had for Justin Johnson, the guy who pulled the trigger. But this guy they're alleging as a mastermind, I mean, basically, they're going off just a testimony. Now, here's the thing. The jury is going to have to decide beyond a reasonable doubt. And let me tell y'all this. Shout out to my boy AK in the building. Salute to him, right? These are... The Memphis Police Department is incompetent, man. And I'm talking about the bro. This case has something shady about it, because this guy, the lawyer, came up and exposed, man, they ain't even called Jook. Everybody was on YouTube saying Big Jook got questioned. He got called in. That's not true. The lawyer exposed that today. That Big Jook never got called in. He never got. And the investigator said when they asked him, when this lawyer asked him, he was like, well, you guys didn't call in Big Jook, did you? Why y'all ain't call in Jook? He said, the investigator said, oh, we didn't get to that point yet. He said, what you mean you didn't get to that point? He said the man died 2.5 years ago. Oh, excuse me. He said the man died the other year. What you mean you didn't get to that? So you mean to tell me 2.5 some years after the murder, y'all found out all this information. This girl came and told y'all from the jump. She put Jook's name in. Y'all ain't go question Jook. That's what this lawyer said. So his lawyer is basically throwing Jook and these other guys under the bus. I mean, he's naming names, bro. But what he's doing is he's Swiss cheesing the government. The government was going to have to come out. I thought that because of how they did the Justin Johnson thing, they damn sure was going to come out with phone records. They was going to be able to come out with cell phone record. This dude just got the cell phone specialist guy on the stand and said, hey, man, we ain't even check his. What are you talking about? You didn't check Govan's. If you're investigating and charging Govan, and they're saying they had all these meetings and you putting all these other cell phones together for Justin Johnson's trial, and then The girl, let me go back to her. I skipped over her. The girlfriend for Cornelia Smith. Listen, I know you ain't got all the money in the world, but damn the way she came into court today, man. I mean, I'll be damned, man. The girl came in with some pink rock star type jeans on, a funky yellow shirt on. I know you ain't the rich. I know y'all ain't got it like that, but damn it, you got to have some type of decent outfit to put on. They come in there, the witnesses ain't ready. You see, this is what happens when you're not trained underneath scrutiny of answering questions in a court. You can get nervous, you can get befuddled, you can get shaken up. This is all what happened. I noticed all of this today. That girl went on the stand and implicated herself. She put herself in aiding and abetting in a murder. And Memphis didn't even arrest her. They ain't even charged her, right? But check this out. They went and got, what you call his brother, though? Peep that now. They went and got Justin Johnson's brother as an accessory. But they didn't charge that girl, the Cornelia Smith girlfriend. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Now you see why this dude right here feel like, hey, man, I'll fight this case. Because he have a damn good chance to walk. Now, if they pull a rabbit out their hat and come out here with some video footage that we didn't see coming or some shit that we didn't see, that's something different. Like they did for Justin Johnson. The prosecutor in the Justin Johnson case. This is a completely different. This black girl they got right here, yeah, she ain't it, man. I'm sorry, bro. I don't like to talk down. She not it. She don't command no type of control of the court. She, like I said before, man, she just, like I said, she just out there, man. She sound like she just unsure of herself. Her objections aren't, certain. Her information, Govan's lawyer did a lot of research. He did a lot of information. I mean, he's really trying to make them look like they're just a bunch of liars. Now, listen, why does Cornelius have a reason to lie for putting Govan in it? You got to ask yourself a question. Why does he have a reason to lie? Right? But because in criminal case, it's beyond a reasonable doubt. They have to prove that beyond a reasonable doubt, Govan is the mastermind. Now, here's the thing. She did bring up and cross one thing that I noticed that the prosecutor did bring up. She said that in her cross-examination, she says, well, Juk could have been the one who ordered it, but Govan be the mastermind. He the one that planned it all out. That made sense. And so the person said he's done, it's a wrap. It's not a wrap. I'm sorry. You guys ain't watching the same trial I'm watching right now, man. Right now, to me, it's 50-50. It's up in the air. The reason why I say it's after the day, it's 50-50. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. This dude might walk. And I'm going to tell y'all why it's 50-50. It's 50-50 because the Memphis Police Department and the Memphis prosecutors on this part right here are incompetent. First of all, the man went up there. Why did he testify about phones? And the lawyer said, well, did you have the phone records from him? Did you get the video footage from Pressure Works? Did you get the video footage? Did you go get the receipt from AutoZone where they said they went and bought the cover for the car? Think about all these things. He says that this is a criminal case and you doing your homework. He exposed the Memphis Police Department for being incompetent. Really, he straight up exposed them. Then yesterday, if you remember, he called Cornelia Smith's lawyer a buffoon. He said, so your lawyer's a complete buffoon then. Cornelia's like, nah, I just ain't talked to him. What client hasn't talked to his lawyer in that long? This is just crazy work. Think about this. They charged Justin Johnson's brother as an accessory just because he helped him get away. But they didn't charge Cornelia Smith's girlfriend. And she admitted under oath she helped him get away. She admitted she knew about the crime that was going to happen before it happened. She's an accessory. And they didn't charge her. Didn't charge her. And the way her story shakes up, and listen, these people from the hood, man, so they're not going to be get up there and, the only one that was up there that you could say, man, you know what, he ain't going. And that's Cornelius. Cornelius is going to stand on his snitching. Cornelius sat up there and basically said that, look, they said Govan's a rat. He's saying that, hey, man, I heard Govan went up there and gave statements against me. So, shit, it's only right that I come up here and tell the truth about everything. That's what he said. And I'm talking about Cornelius, right? And you can tell by the looks of it, man, they putting this thing, Govan and his lawyers, man, they putting this thing on everybody else, bro. And it would have been fireworks. If Jook was alive, this would have been fireworks. Because if would he have taken this approach? But this situation is a very, very, very dangerous situation right here for Memphis, because they out here getting stir-fried today in court, man. This lawyer, he told that girl on the stand up. And he told the Memphis Police Department up. Michelle, salute to you for the donation. Appreciate it. He told the Memphis PD up. The Memphis PD got their ass handed to him in court today. Don't care what nobody say. I'm telling y'all the factual truth. They got their ass handed to him in court. No question about it. That's exactly what happened to him. And for that detective to sit up there and say that he didn't even, they didn't even interview or talk to Big Jook after, and this dude showed video footage of this girl. So they pulled up Cornelius Smith, for you guys who don't know this guy. They pulled up, that was one of the killers. They pulled up his girlfriend, right? At the beginning of this case, when he got pulled in, they pulled up his girlfriend and threatened to charge her. She went and threw Big Jook under the bus. Now, they said she said Govan's name, but she didn't know Govan's full name then. But now, all of a sudden, she know Govan's full name. And then she came in there talking about she didn't watch but a little bit of the trial yesterday. Man, come on. You can't say stuff like this. And people ain't going to believe that. But then again, you got to think about this. That jury is in Memphis. How do they feel? This jury can be weighed one way or another. How they feel about either side, or if they have feelings about either side, or if they even know about this. See, this thing, in my opinion, the last one with Justin Johnson, it didn't have to all depend on Cornelius Smith testimony, because they had everything else. They had video footage, cell phone footage, cell phone records. They had everything to corroborate what he said. The problem is, in this trial, they haven't seen the evidence that was presented in Justin Johnson's trial. And I'm talking about this jury. They probably haven't seen that evidence. So they couldn't see that his words, Cornelius Smith, was corroborated in the other case. So what he's doing in this individual case, man, he tearing this dude's credibility. He'll be like, look, this man took from his own girlfriend. He lied and manipulated his own girlfriend. How the hell, you supposed to believe he told her anything? Bro, this lawyer's a good-ass lawyer now, right? But if you're the prosecution, the question you ask in closing statements is, hey, man, if you're saying that Govan is a nobody, how the hell did he afford you? How the hell did he afford you an out-of-state attorney? If he's a nobody, if he ain't got no money, he ain't got no resources, how did he get you? How did he got this whole legal team? You know what I'm saying? And they should have asked, and if I was the prosecution, the prosecution is so lame, they didn't even ask, or they haven't even put up if Govan gave any statements or not. And if so, what was his statements? Because Govan's attorney, he played them statements from that girl in court to the police. He played her interview, which was recorded. He played it. So why didn't the prosecution play Govan? If Govan gave statements in the interview, why they didn't bring that up in court? See, this is all the incompetence that's going on out there. And it seems like there's a lot of shit going on because, like I said before, that girl went in there and clearly she gave up and she stated Big Jook's name when she first went in there. But the detective, Govan's lawyer, exposed the detective in Memphis because he says, hey, y'all didn't call up Jook at all. So how the hell are you doing a good investigation if you ain't even called up Jook and she brought up Jook's name and told you that Jook was the one that was behind this? Govan's lawyer said that. And that, if you think about it, man, Memphis is going to be in big trouble, bro. Because that looks like some real shady type shit right there. I'm just being honest with you. You know? Either way, I feel like, man, this situation ain't gonna end well because a lot more shit came out. They bringing up this other dude, Bobby's name. They keep bringing up his name in court. Govan's team keep bringing him up, right? They keep throwing all these other people in these plays, man, and that's not good to me. You know, in the long run, that's not good. You know what I mean? But it all depends on what happens the rest of this week. Do they have, physical evidence? Do they have any type? Because it doesn't look like they have. I mean, if you can't have any type of evidence outside of Cornelius Smith's word, which was corroborated in the last case against Justin Johnson, because they had video footage, cell phone footage, all that to corroborate everything he said. But in this is a different case. Same situation, but this is a whole different trial right here, I should say. Same type of case, but different trial. So you don't have the same prosecutor that was for the last one. That's another mistake. I don't even know why they didn't put the same prosecutor on this case that they got on Justin Johnson's case. This black one right here, bro, she need to be fired. She's not good at her job. I'm sorry. I sit up there and watch her. She's not good. She don't have no type of conviction about her. She have no control over the courtroom. She's just not good, man. And I'm just being honest with y'all. I don't want to talk down about the sister like that, but I got to keep it 100, man. She in here getting her ass destroyed by Govan's lawyer. Govan's lawyer here going to work on all of them. He don't went and got pictures all around the car wash. He don't went and did the homework on the cameras. He don't apparently went and did the interviews and knocked on doors. He don't pulled up this man. No. Hold on one second, y'all. So I'm telling y'all what it is, man. This look like right now, a jury is not. If they was to end this case right now, a jury can't convict this man beyond a reasonable, unless you 100% believe the word of Cornelius. You know what I mean? Which the prosecution didn't even do what they supposed to do. They supposed to say, hey, look, if Govan's a nobody and he had nothing to do with this shit, what is his purpose of putting Govan's name in this? What do he gain by that? What do he gain by that? That's what the Memphis prosecution would say. What do he gain by putting Govan's name in this? Well, I mean, he's already admitted he pulled the trigger. So what does he gain by putting Govan's name in this? What do he gain by that? That's the only defense that the prosecution have right now, because they haven't shown any physical evidence. All testimony, and the girlfriend was horrific. The detective, he was sad, and the other other cell phone protector, it's crazy. Right? So I'm telling y'all what it is. Telling y'all what it is. Right? Man, that whole situation down there in Memphis going to end up getting investigated. I'm telling you, man, a lot of stuff is getting exposed. And now you see why. I'm seeing what's going on now. Now I see why. Right? Let me say this. Now I see why. Oh boy. And let me repeat myself to you guys. Now I see why he got an out-of-state attorney. He was like, he don't trust nobody in Memphis. Bro, Govan don't trust nobody down there in Memphis. He don't trust none of them attorneys. He went and got an out-of-state attorney. And see what the out-of-state attorney's gonna do is they gonna do exactly what his attorney's doing, bringing up shit, trying to expose the police department and the system down there in Memphis. That's exactly what he's doing in the courtroom. That's really what's going on. Govan's lawyer is exposing the police department down there in Memphis as not being great investigators, not doing thorough investigations. And I'm gonna tell you something. That police detective, that police chief down there, the girl, what's her name? C.J. Davis. I can't remember that's her name or not. These people, all in my opinion, are in very serious trouble losing their job, man. Because obviously you got crime rate extremely high. It doesn't seem like it stopped. Every time you turn around, somebody getting killed down there. Some type of crimes is happening. You know what I mean? It's a lot of different stuff that's going on, man. You got a lot of people screaming about corruption. You got an out-of-state attorney coming in, taking their ass to work in the courthouse. He more prepared than the prosecution is. He more prepared than the prosecution. And he's exposed a lot of things today, man. I don't know if y'all are watching and listening to this case, man. Bro, Govan's attorney have exposed a lot of things about the Memphis police department and the criminal justice system down there. And he's going to work on them in that trial. But it's all going to hinge on two things. How the prosecution closes this case, if they come strong with some real evidence, and if the jury believes, if they believe Cornelius Smith. That's what it's going to boil down to. Do they believe Cornbread? That's what this whole thing's going to come down to, you guys. Do they believe Cornbread? Right? So that's what we're looking at right here. Salute to Gary in the Cash App with the donation, man. He said the whole Memphis system is corrupt ticket. Man, that shit crazy, man. That dude lawyer exposed all that shit today, man. When he played that tape, because he played the tape of Cornelius Smith's girlfriend interview with the cops. When she interviewed with the authorities, and she gave the authorities Big Juke name in the interview. They played that shit in court. And when his lawyer interviewed that police detective and said, well, hold on, y'all didn't even interview Big Juke? And he was like, oh, well, we didn't get to that part. What the hell you mean you didn't get to that part? Bro, when he said that, and she gave y'all his name. When he said that, I was like, uh-oh, big problem. That's going to be a big, and they throwing Big Juke under the bus. Big Juke's not alive. They throwing Juke under the bus. See? And they throwing the Memphis Police Department under the bus, too. This lawyer is burying the Memphis Police Department for incompetency. Did y'all hear what he asked the guy who do the cell phone towers? He said, well, did you do the cell phone for Govan? Nope. That's all y'all. Just Cornelius and Justin Johnson. You got a murder investigation, but you didn't do that. Then he asked the police detective, did you check out his story about buying the car cover from AutoZone? Nope. Did y'all check the video footage of AutoZone? Nope. Did y'all check the video footage at the car wash? Nope. Crazy work, bro. And I know a lot of people trying to say that they think, oh, I'm hearing a lot of people talking about, oh, man, Yo Gotti was behind Juke. No, he won't. This case proved to me Yo Gotti was not nothing behind his brother Juke. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. See, I don't really know in my mind what happened with that money. But I know from what they said in this trial that, bro, you go do something like that, man, you don't get your bread immediately, bro. Then he exposed a lot of other stuff too. The other day he talked about how, he said how Big Juke's lawyer was supposed to allegedly send over some bread for his lawyer, something like that, but didn't want his name to be attached to it. Bro, it's a lot of crazy shit that Govan's lawyer don't brought up, man. They don't brought up a whole lot of names in this, man. Names that wasn't previously in this. That's the crazy part. So it looked like Memphis was incompetent, didn't do a thorough investigation, or didn't want to do a thorough investigation. That's what this lawyer, and now it makes sense why Govan went and got an out-of-state attorney. Govan, in my opinion, didn't trust nobody in Memphis. He didn't trust any lawyer in Tennessee. He was like, nah, I don't trust none of these mofos. They give me bad advice. He went out of state with it. And went and got a guy that was going to come in there. And even if Govan is guilty, he got a lawyer that's going to put reasonable doubt, that has put reasonable doubt, because that's basically what he doing is, man, they basically telling everything a lot without him having to get on stand and say that personally. But it's going through his lawyer up there saying this stuff. First thing his lawyer said is, oh, this guy's a nobody. You want to bring this nobody? You think this nobody's going to plan to do all of this? Man, listen. The first thing that prosecutor should have said back is, if he's a nobody, how the hell he afford you? That should have been the first thing the prosecutor said. Prosecutor ain't even on their job. They should have, first of all, they should have went and looked up the retainer fee for this lawyer. On average. See, I'm telling you how you stir fry niggas like this. You got to be very sharp to get at lawyers like this. The first thing they should have did is went and found out what his retainer fee is, right? This lawyer. Then, once they found out on average what his retainer fee is, then they should have said, well, you doing this you ain't doing no out-of-state case for pro bono. So, I mean, how much you getting paid? How did he get the resources to pay you? You say he a nobody, but he got the money to pay you. Right? See, all these different things, if you're a good prosecution, you have to dig into all this stuff. Prosecution's incompetent, man. They did a horrible job, doing a horrible job, man. They definitely incompetent. So, I'm telling y'all this, man. Then you bringing in stuff, Cornelius brought in some extra stuff with Govan that's going to really put heat on Govan about that whole situation with Paper Route Wu and stuff like that, where they allegedly was behind that hit. Man, that's attempted hit. That's crazy, bro. You can see Govan was steaming over there on that in that chair yesterday. He was ticked about that. That really ticked him off. You could tell he was heated about that. And so again, this is going to have to be a who do you believe situation. Do they believe him? Because right now the lawyer has taken reasonable doubt. And he has put that on the table. There is a reasonable doubt. Unless the jury just says, nah, we believe what, he said he ain't got no reason to come in here and lie. Why would he lie and just put Govan in it? He's already said he's guilty. So, again, man, Govan lawyers in here goddamn stir-frying the whole state of Memphis today. He's stir-frying them. That lawyer is stir-frying. He went and did his research. He went and did his homework. He went and knocked on these people's doors. He went and found out all these different things we would have probably never even known about. He knocked down the credibility of Cornelius Smith's girlfriend. He said Cornelius Smith don't lie to you various times. Now all of a sudden you come here talking about he telling the truth. He said he don't lie and use you. I said, damn. So definitely a situation to watch for. Do they present evidence like they did in the Justin Johnson situation? See, it was something because Cornelius said everything he said, and then they came back with evidence you couldn't get around. The fact that you got Govan in here would either let me know two things. Y'all didn't go get the proper evidence. Y'all should have got what y'all should have done from the jump. Or they completely incompetent, or they in somebody's pocket. That's the only options. But that was a disgrace, man. The Memphis Police Department is a complete disgrace, bro. Real talk. Them people, man. I'm telling you, man. That prosecutor that girl they got up there, man, bro. I could beat her. I ain't even got no experience as a defense attorney. Man, she'd be history messing with me in courtroom. Cause I just go in there, everything she say, I go in there and debunk all that shit. Cause she don't have no type of commanding, or she have no type of conviction about herself. This is just the truth. She literally sound like somebody's cousin up there just talking. Literally, she don't even sound like she's a prosecutor. She sound like somebody's cousin in the courtroom talking. I'm gonna prove that. No, you ain't. You ain't gonna prove a damn thing. At first, I thought this lawyer was a jive turkey when he first came in telling Govan to stand up. But today, them witnesses they better off now you put that girl on the stand. They was better off not even putting the girlfriend on the stand. The girlfriend did more hurt than anything. They should not have put the girlfriend or the police detective on the stand. The prosecution did a lot of stuff that didn't make any sense. A lot of shit they did today made no sense. But y'all definitely let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, and subscribe, man. Peace.
Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe. Once again, there are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drought weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.